I'm Jon Yoo, a co-founder and CEO of Suger.io. We work with many AI startups who are trying to commercialize their AI products after years of R&D, and we help them access millions of users that are live on AWS. I think there's a lot of misconception about generative AI, and rightfully so, because it's such a new industry or new kind of paradigm shift. And the biggest misconception that you see on LinkedIn or social or on speeches is the concept of the death of software, or SaaS. What generative AI is really these large language models that people can access via an API call. It's only going to supercharge the SaaS industry as companies are now leveraging its capabilities from a, what I call hosted in, the seller's cloud to now hosted in the buyer's environment, where these buyers can now leverage all this first-party proprietary data that exists internally. One of the most interesting things about AI is the concept of pricing. There's an underlying variable cost, which is the number of tokens that you have to access, via these large language models. And so there's a natural price floor. There's a lot of companies that are now leveraging AI for customer support tickets. But even if there's a discount curve based on the number of tickets resolved, there's still the underlying cost. There's a cap or there's a floor at which they can price. And so I think cost is one of the biggest factors that people are considering when they're leveraging AI. The other side of it, of course, is data security. I talk to so many, CTOs or companies that are very concerned about how their, internal employees are actually leveraging AI in a way that is incredibly secure, and that, their own internal data does not leave their environment, which really exposes or increases the amount of threat vectors that exist. AWS helps my software company, Suger.io, be a lot more agile and efficient in how we, operate our own internal processes.